It has been reported multiple times and even confirmed by Marvel Studios that when it comes to Moon Knight, this will be their most violent property and character yet. But of course, another factor outside the violence that relates to Moon Knight is horror and the thriller aspect of the character that's in the comics. So let's hear about what exactly influenced, in terms of horror, the upcoming release of the series. So the directors of the upcoming series, Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, said, and I quote, "Zack Snyder is the blueprint, therefore we are doing what he did with Batman," end quote. No, they didn't actually say that. That's just what an actual page online stated that they said. But people don't fact check it, so people believe that that's actually true. But yeah, what was the actual influence on this upcoming series and Moon Knight as a whole? Well, there's a few things here. One, Something in the Dirt and Archive 81 are both elements of the horror genre that they pulled in. Also, if you look at something like 2.5 Men, something like that, they said that jokingly, but again, they're kind of talking to you about the idea. They also mentioned The Endless and Resolution, which is a previous work of theirs that they said you will see some of that DNA and element in there. And again, you hire directors and people working on something because you see something that they worked on and you go, there's something here that we see that you might be able to bring to something else that we have. Obviously, this is how it's always been handled. Rarely do they just hire somebody that doesn't know or doesn't have any experience or has pitched something completely different and go, do this. Completely opposite. It's very rare that that happens. But again, people have been looking at Moon Knight and wondering what exactly inspires it. Well, Something in the Dirt is a film with supernatural elements, so that kind of makes sense. And again, if you look at something like Archive 81, which is about taking fragments of different found tapes and trying to click it all together in this investigation. Again, you can see how that might work with Moon Knight, because again, his mind, the elements of being like scattershot and never truly knowing what's going on or which version is the one that's currently representing the body, right? So there's all these elements there that you can pull in, and there's tons of other things I'm pretty sure that they looked at that they're not even mentioning here, just because you have to look at so many things and you never know what will influence you subconsciously and you never even credit it. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. You look at the 2 things, 3 things that they mention, you go, yeah, okay. Even a synopsis gives you a good idea of maybe what exactly they're taking from such material.